I know, this channel is scary to some, uncomfortable to others, but this is exactly where you should be. If you really want real hidden wisdom, unauthorized knowledge was never meant for everyone, only for those ready to see what was buried and why. Some people find this uncomfortable, but that is okay. We love you. There's a reason this part of history feels incomplete, because it is, based on texts, history, and research. After Jesus was executed, there was no religion carrying his name, no Christianity, no official followers called Christians, just small, scattered groups, mostly Jewish, sharing a dangerous message.
In the name of God, we stand against this oppressive government. Their rule is unjust and must be challenged by the faithful.
Not about heaven later, about authority now. A message that challenged power, a message that made rulers nervous, a message that said authority does not belong to emperors, priests, or institutions. That's why one sentence mattered more than people realize.
Give to Caesar what belongs to him, and to your God what belongs to him.
Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. That wasn't submission. It was separation. Coins could belong to Caesar. Taxes could belong to Caesar, but souls did not. Truth did not. Conscience did not. Rome understood exactly what that meant. So they didn't debate it. They hunted it. By the late 1st century, followers were being pursued, not as a religion, but as a disturbance. And here's something most people never hear. The name Christian did not come from believers. It was a label given by outsiders. The earliest surviving reference appears in Antioch, around 90–100 AD, where followers were mockingly called Christianos.
Don't mind the Cristianos, they are just foolish.
A Roman-style tag, not a sacred title. Later, it became a legal category. In 112 AD, Pliny the Younger, a Roman governor, writes to Emperor Trajan asking what to do with people called Christians. He doesn't describe churches. He describes interrogations, executions. Around 116 AD, Tacitus mentions Christians while describing Nero's punishments, calling the movement a dangerous superstition. That matters, because the name existed, but the religion wasn't unified. Different groups taught different things. Many rejected Paul. He was from the Roman Empire. Many rejected Rome completely. Many warned that power would hijack the message. Many of those teachings are gone, erased on purpose, and this is where the lost libraries enter the story. The Library of Alexandria, the greatest archive of the ancient world, wasn't destroyed in one moment. It was damaged, emptied, and erased over centuries, from the 1st century BC to the 4th century AD. Scrolls vanished, records disappeared, entire schools of thought were wiped out. We don't know what was lost. We only know who survived. By the time Rome stopped hunting the movement and started shaping it, under Constantine in the early 4th century, the most dangerous voices were already gone, because they challenged authority. Councils were called, texts and books were chosen, especially if it does not discredit the empire. Others were buried, burned, or condemned, and here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. The same system that executed followers of Christ later collected their remains. Bodies once displayed as warnings, some fed to animals, were recovered decades later, renamed and called saints. This looks like hypocrisy. Bones were placed under altars, such as St. Peter. Stories were cleaned up. The rebellion was reframed as obedience. Christianity, as a named, organized religion, does not truly appear until the 2nd century, and it does not gain institutional power until the 4th century. That's not belief. That's timeline. And the darkest twist is this. The people who rejected Jesus because his message was dangerous eventually spoke for him, editing his message.
Edit messages not supporting the authority. That is why you are here.
The hunters became historians. The editors became library guardians. The lost teachings stayed lost. What survived wasn't necessarily what was true, but what was safe to authorities. This is why unauthorized knowledge isn't for everyone. Seeing the unseen is unsettling. Facing corrupted origins is frightening. This is not a claim, but a reconstruction based on surviving records, lost sources, and historical debate. Most people prefer comfort. This channel exists for the few who don't. Our research is ongoing. More will be revealed. Share this message. Subscribe. Because some truths don't disappear, they wait.